Hey guys, welcome back to another Unbiased Magic Review where I'm bringing you unfiltered, unbiased magic reviews of magic products that not only do I own, nobody sent this stuff to me, and stuff that I myself perform almost daily. I'm not giving you any reviews of stuff that I myself don't also use. I'm not like some of those other YouTube channels out there that you see that they are literally reviewing hundreds and thousands of products that there's no way that they're using those. I suspect that magic companies send them their products, they play with them for a couple minutes, and then they throw together like some quick review, which is very superficial and weak in my mind. So if I were you, I'd be very careful who you're listening to. Anyway, today I'm presenting to you guys Dee Christopher's Razor Wallet. This is a wonderful little mental wallet if you didn't hear about it or know about it. It's been out since this summer, and I've been using mine for about 2.5 months now. So I feel that I've now used this enough that I think I can give you a real honest review about it. I'm using mine literally almost daily. I've actually turned my business card around in here because I'm not trying to promote myself. So anyway, this wallet right now, it goes for about $40. You can pick this up from Penguin Magic, and you're probably wondering how well is this made, and I'm going to tell you guys it's actually made really well, because there are some other magic products out there that exist that are really flimsy and cheap, and I'm going to show you guys one. So here's a magic, here's a product that I've gotten in the past, which look how flimsy this thing is. So you can see that there are different types of wallets out there, and so this wallet is made out of vegan leather. Yeah, this is vegan leather, and it's very well made. I mean, I've been using mine for 2.5 months, and look, it's very, very sturdy. Mine hasn't fallen apart on me, and I'm telling you guys, I'm using mine literally daily. So what do you get when you buy this? I'm going to tell you, you're going to get the Razor wallet itself. You're going to get a couple of card gimmicks, and some of these, they've even mentioned them in the advertisement on Penguin. So I don't even think it's wrong for me to even tell you guys about the card gimmicks you're going to get. You're going to get one card gimmick in here, which is really nice because it helps you to make it seem like you're putting their written business card in between credit cards in here, which is really nice because that makes it seem even more impossible that you can get a peek. And many type of Mentalism wallets that you buy, they tell you to take a credit card and to cut it and to glue it into the wallet. Luckily, this one comes with it, which is wonderful because that's great. This is the first wallet I've seen that comes with that. That's very unique. So my original Razor wallet came in this box, and the other thing that you get in here, which they also they tell you in Penguin straight up, so I don't think there's anything wrong with telling you that, you also get a privacy screen that comes with it. This is actually mentioned in the advertisement on Penguin, which I'm really surprised that they actually mentioned that. But anyway, there is a privacy screen. I don't use it because I don't need it. You don't even need it. But so that comes with it. And I liked mine so much that I went and I got the newest one too, because that's how much I liked it that I bought the newest one as well, because I liked it. The newest one is this crimson colored one. It's a red one, and it's exactly the same. The only difference is that it's red. But it definitely is exactly the same, and it really is a real nice thin wallet. So I'm going to go over all the advantages for you guys of this wallet and my own thoughts. Dee Christopher, with this, he gives you some instructional videos. You get 3 instructional videos. 2 of them are about 45 minutes long. The other one's about 20 minutes long, where he goes over the whole history of the wallet, and then he goes over a couple of routines as well, and he goes over the 2 main peaks that are included with this, that he teaches you 2 main peaks of how to use this to peek information. What's really interesting is there's actually 3 peaks in this wallet, which the one I actually learned on my own pretty much just by experimenting. And for me, this is all I need, because I've got actually back here, there's a space where you can put playing cards and other stuff like that, but I've actually got some other Mentalism routines that I carry in mine right here. So I've actually got 4 mental routines right here in this little tiny space. So for me, this is a complete mental act right here, which is great. And so let's go over what I consider to be the big advantages of this wallet. The first big advantage is the size. So this is so nice and compact. It's super easy and light. It's super easy to carry with you, which is awesome. because you could just carry this in your breast pocket. It's not going to weigh you down. Now, I'm sure like many of you guys out there that perform a lot of mentalism, probably like me, you probably have used the Stealth Assassin for many years, like I did. This is my original Stealth Assassin, and I've used mine for years. And it's a wonderful wallet that has a lot of nice features to it. But the funny thing is that this Razor wallet has replaced it. And you can see, look at the difference in size. The Stealth Assassin is much bigger. Look at the difference in thickness. I mean, that is crazy. This Stealth Assassin is super heavy. The funny thing is that the main thing I really liked of the Stealth Assassin was I liked the sight unseen case type of peek feature that it had with it, which was how I could put a card in there and then put it in my pocket and get a glimpse as I was putting it away. The funny thing is you could do the exact same thing with this, which is really interesting. And actually, that's the type of peek that I'm telling you that Dee Christopher really doesn't go over very well in the instructions, although I just found out by experimentation, trial and error, because I'm using it every single day, which is why I tell you guys, you should only trust magic reviews from people that are actually performing magic and using these products. So that's the difference between this and the Stealth Assassin. Now, the only other Mentalism wallet that I've ever had that comes close to size of this is actually the Pantera. So the Pantera wallet, another peak wallet, it's very similar in size, but you could tell it does look like a wallet because it's because it's kind of like a billfold, and you know the Pantera's got like a zipper compartment where you put your card in it, but it's very similar in many ways. Although you could see the Pantera is just slightly bigger, and of course it's also thicker. And the biggest difference is the Pantera looks like a wallet too. So I would have to recommend the Razor over the Pantera. I think it's just a better product overall. So, and the other big advantage besides the size, I'm going to tell you guys, probably the biggest advantage is it doesn't look like a wallet. And if you don't call it a wallet, nobody would suspect that. When I use mine, I take it out and I tell them, oh, this is my business card holder, is what I call it. You know, here, hold on to my business card holder for a moment. We're going to use that in a second. You see, and so it's very well motivated because it holds your business cards. And because it's so small and thin, no one's ever going to suspect that there's any way that you could do anything sneaky in there, you know? And that's really something that's really interesting about it because it really works really well. Now, you may say that, you know, that one negative aspect of it is that it only has really one function, which is the peak information. But I'm going to tell you guys that that's all you really need it for. Many of these Mentalism wallets that have all of these things built in, probably you're not going to use a lot of them. Me personally, the main feature I use one of these wallets for is just the peak information anyway. And I like to carry these other Mentalism effects that I have back here. So what I do is I take it out and I may start with one of those first. And then since it's out, since the business card holder is there, I take out a business card and say, hey, let's try something else. And so it's already there because we already been using something that I took out of it. So for me, this is right now the only Mentalism wallet that I'm using literally every single day. So I think it's really good about that. Now, in terms of the teaching, Dee Christopher does, like I told you guys, he goes over how to use the wallet. And then what he does is he goes over definitely a couple of routines. So one routine is his 9-minute mental act, which is basically a routine where he has two people think of different pieces of information. They write them down on cards, business cards, and you put them away. And then, of course, you come up with the information. So in a way, it's reminiscent of kind of like that idea that you're coming up with two pieces of information simultaneously, which is kind of nice. This is one of the only Mentalism wallets I've seen that come with a routine like that. There's also a routine on there that's geared towards magicians, which has to do with more like a Mercury folded card that ends up in the wallet. I personally wouldn't use that myself. What I really, really like the fact that this is so versatile because you could use it in different ways for getting different peaks, which I think is just incredible. I really do. And I don't even know if Dee Christopher designed this with that aspect in mind, but I really, really like how this can be used exactly in the same way as the Stealth Assassin to get the type of sight unseen peak which is wonderful because in this case, you can make it look like you're putting their card in between the business cards face down. Everything is above board and you get the peak in that moment. It's just wonderful. Really, it's really great. So I think that's definitely something that a lot of people will use once you get yours and you experiment with it and play with it and you realize that you can do that. Of course, you can also use this to peek like a playing card, but why would you even bother with that? That's so silly. You don't even need that to peek a playing card. You just need a deck of cards. That's it. And you can just do a standard peek. So you don't even need it for that, obviously. And besides that, in terms of the negatives about this, I really don't have many negatives other than what I told you guys about that. Maybe people would think it's negative that you can only use it for a peek. But since I can carry other stuff in here, it does have other versatility for me personally. And I think that you'd be really pleased with it. I've purchased the second one, and I'm telling you guys that if it comes in another color, I probably will buy that too, because that's how much I like this wallet. For me personally, this is probably the most useful wallet that I've purchased this year. I'm telling you, I'm carrying this with me every single day. I'm using this every single day, literally. So it's definitely worth it. In terms of the angles are great for the peak. They're really great because this is nice and small. I perform this with people all around me. Nobody sees anything at all. It's wonderful. I don't even need to use that privacy window that comes with it. I don't even use that. I don't even need that at all for it. The setup and the reset is simple because you're just using business cards. So you just have to put them in and take them out. It's very, very simple. It definitely is something that is going to probably last you years. I think it's very, very well made. I've been using mine for 2.5 months, and you could see it does not look any worse weared for what I've been using it. I mean, it looks to me almost like it did when I bought it, really. It's a little scuffed up, that's about it. So I'm gonna tell you guys, this is definitely worth $40. I would definitely pick it up while you still can. If you have any questions about this product or anything that I review, please leave me a comment and I'll get back to you. And from someone here who I'm telling you that I perform magic every day, I'm using this every day, I highly recommend it to you guys. And that's pretty much it. So I hope that you guys are having a great weekend, and I hope that you found this review useful today.